Cancer. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. Oops, I got Leo up there. Oops. I'm really no good at the details. so, obviously, I did Leo earlier. Cancer, it's you. It's your time. So, I have everything all laid out and ready to go. And you have a very interesting reading here. You begin with the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is like a clean slate. It's a new beginning. It's a um you're wanting peace, you're wanting to start again and you're looking for some sort of victory, a new angle, a new way to go in. Anyway, you're open to honesty and to connection, and you come in peace. You want a clean slate. Okay, so in the past, which might be now in December or in the first week of January, you have the Princess of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Swords. And it looks like you could have had a difficult situation with someone that you're at a distance, or you could feel an emotional distance from this person. Also, you or they feel bullied. Someone feels disrespected, um, not valued in some way. Maybe they feel like they don't get to have a say. And um, it could be your kid, it could, because looks like it could be a young person or someone younger than you. But I feel like there's been some sort of distance, communication breakdown, something like that. And one of you may choose to leave the situation because they feel it's hopeless. What's the point, kind of thing, eh? So in the present, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles is completion of some sort. You may be giving up a place that you live, some sort of job, or something that gave you security. Part of it is boredom. You're bored with what you're doing, and you certainly appreciate it and value what you have, but there's something else you want. There's something else calling to you in a way. And that something might be singlehood. It might be just time that you need to yourself, to like some sort of just to get away from everybody for a bit, okay? Because the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. And in the Nine of Pentacles, usually this is the single card. It doesn't have to be, though. But it's, where we taking stock of what we've been able to accomplish. We're feeling proud of what we've been able to do, what we've been able to build thus far. However, this is a card of wanting to maintain your individuality, okay? Wanting to even if you're in relationship, wanting to be individual in that and have your own successes and your own dreams and your own, whatever. You may take some time to yourself, some time alone where you're not really available, or returning messages or that sort of thing, seeking some solitude, some time to recuperate in some way. All right. And in this time, you may be trying to figure out this conflict, okay? You know that you don't agree or you don't see eye to eye, and you're trying to figure out a way that you can move forward even though these parties don't agree. What is something that we can move forward on? So you're trying to figure out some sort of solution here to something, um and it bothers you into the night. Even you're trying to figure this out, and so you may be taking some of this time to try and figure out the solution to a matter with this person, whoever it is in your life, your love, your kid, your whoever, okay? So then in the future, you have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Princess of Swords. You begin with the princess and you end with the princess, okay? This begins on an emotional level. And I feel like someone here is trying to be open to relationship, but it's not easy. And here, okay, so anyway, again in the King of Pentacles is much like the Ten of Pentacles. Wants to move on, wants to create something new, has some great ideas, and usually is successful. This person has been able to, like, you may have some money or money available that comes to you, a job, something that you only perhaps you only you're qualified to do. Hello, Helene. And the king really desires this. However, he's not, like, he's slow moving. This is slow moving, slow progress, and maybe you need to take your time. Maybe you do need to be sensible and careful. But some things require motivation. I feel like you need some motivation in some way. Okay. I think this situation in the past, um, still still bothers you. You're still hurt by this, all right? And I feel like you're going to get together with this person, tell you the truth. And I feel like you're going to talk. You're going to try and hash it out. You're going to say what hasn't been said. Okay, sometimes it's uncomfortable truth, but it's okay because then there's a breakthrough. Because if we don't know what's bothering you, I can't begin to solve it. And so, and vice versa. If we're not telling that person what's bothering us, we're just closing down. They can't begin to solve it. But they realize there's an issue here. Okay. And this is saying something that might hurt but needs to be said. Okay. Anyway, so because you're wanting a clean slate, let's start fresh, let's start new. Okay. When my son was young, and even now to this day we still kind of do this, but when he was young, and whatever, he got into trouble or did something, and I was furious with him, and we had a big fight. We would go to our corners, for a little while, and then either I would go to him or he would come to me and say, "I'm sorry, can we start again?" And the deal was, when we say, "I'm sorry, can we start again?" We don't need to hash everything up again. We know what happened, you know. We know what we feel bad about, and where we feel right and all that. There's no need to go, but let's start again because I love you. So this is that kind of idea. Okay. So in the cartomancy, which is reading the regular playing cards, I forgot your jumper here, you have the King of Clubs is underlying energy. And the King of Clubs is a friend. He's usually seen as the friend. He is creative. He has a lot of ideas. He's very resourceful too. He could be a brown or hazel eyed man, dark hair, dark features. Like, I mean, olive features, not black. But this person is helpful. They're usually supportive and that sort of thing. So this person could be the person or yourself that is in this situation. So here in the present, you have the Five of Spades, the Two of Clubs, and the Three of Clubs. So it looks like there was a loss in relationship here. Okay. But it says that you can mend this, you can work this out through hard work and perseverance. You got to stick to it, basically. You got to stick to it and figure out what works for you. But there's been some sort of loss, I feel, of trust in some way, in trust. And I don't know why. Okay. It can be worked out though. You are going to get together. You're going to meet. You're going to negotiate. You're going to talk it out. You're going to try and work it out. But it takes time and work. So coming in, you have 10 of spades, 6 of diamonds, 10 of hearts. Wow. Wow. So the 10 of spades is an ending. Something ended. Okay. There was an impassable barrier. Someone felt they could not get around this wall. Forget it. I'm not going to bother anymore. And then out of that, there's something being worked on here. Now, there's it says taking steps financially, okay, like how you invest yourself, your time, your energy. But it also could be there's I feel like there might be money in small amounts coming into you, and there's something that gives you some sort of joy. You benefit in some way from this ending somehow. Okay. So if you're leaving a job or a relationship or selling a home or something, it's you're benefiting somehow. And you're okay with it. You're okay with this new way. Above you, you have the Jack of Clubs, the Jack of Diamonds, and the Five of Hearts. So this looks like a message from a friend. And this is something sentimental. This is something that means a lot to you. You needed to hear this. It's very encouraging for you. Um, this person could be at a distance, a possibility, because, but this is something that you needed to hear. Okay. Um, Also, it's some sort of good news, I think, and it could be um, good news about some sort of change, okay, that could be beneficial to you in your work, career, and ambitions pile. You have the Seven of Hearts, the Seven of Clubs, and the Four of Clubs. Now, I see some jealousy at work. Okay, there could be some jealousy or some envy from others. And there's a lot of that going around now. And there's jealousy going on or envy without really knowing the whole story of someone else's life. We're thinking, oh, look at them, they got this and that. But we don't know, you know? Anyway, it gives you some sort of concern and some doubt about which direction you want to go in this area with what you're doing, okay? This kind of, you know, uncomfortable vibe, okay? So you may not you also might go down to part-time hours as well. I'm wondering if you'd be going down to part-time hours, and that might give you some concern as well, you know? How others are seeing you or influencing you, and in a way you might choose to go down to part-time hours. It might be your choice, it might be theirs, but in some ways you're okay because I feel like something back here has happened where you feel more stable. All right. So, how others are seeing you and influencing you, you have the Nine of Hearts, the Six of Clubs, and the King of Diamonds. So, right away, they see a wish coming true from you, some sort of emotional fulfillment. They see you're happier. You're a lot happier. Okay. And they also see that you're a lot busier and there's something growing relationship, I feel. And it could be a work relationship or working together with someone on either a relationship or a business somehow. And this is an older man that could see you as older, mature as well. Okay. This person is older, they're over 50 usually, they're mature, they give very good advice because they have a lot of experience. And This could be a dad type figure. You could be seen as a dad or a parental type figure that, and I think that you're resourceful, you're good at helping people out of situations. You probably do a lot. Cancers are like that, they're just good people. So, in the foundation, you have the Nine of Clubs, the King of Spades, and the Six of Spades. So this looks like there's something at work, okay? I feel like there's some sort of problem around the work site, I got to tell you. And I feel like it's male energy. I feel it's someone who may have a chip on their shoulder. They're angry. They've let all this news and everything else get to them. Who knows what it is? But there's a step back being taken, a bad move by this person at work. Okay? So that's where all some of this nonsense is coming from. Your surprise is you have the Queen of Spades, the Five of Diamonds, and the Four of Hearts. The Queen of Spades is usually single, not by choice, separated, widowed, divorced, single. Okay? This could be you. She sometimes carries her hurt or her pain. It's very visible to see. But I don't think so in this situation. Okay. I think this person is very happy being single because here is the Five of Diamonds and the Four of Hearts. The Five of Diamonds is an increase in your finances. You have money coming in. It's a change in your financial situation. So whether you're getting more work or you have a windfall or I'm not sure how it's coming in, but your finances are changing for the better. Okay, there's a gain here. And you may find out about this, or this may kind of begin to formulate at a small gathering. Okay. So it could be a wedding, it could be a birthday party, it could have been Christmas, it could be New Year's, but I don't know what it is. Okay. But I feel like this is where the seed get planted. This is where you find out, this is where it happens, is at this small gathering. Okay. It also could be financial help for this gathering. Okay. I getting a wedding vibe. Getting a wedding vibe, gotta tell you. Um, but there's so much change happening in your life. And I think you're moving away from things that are barriers. You just think, I'm done with all this stuff. I decide I'm just going to wipe the board clear and I'm going to start again. Clean slate kind of thing. Okay. So the last card you have, I have to straighten those out. Oh, that fell down. Is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And this one's beautiful. So this is probably one of the most powerful cards in this whole deck, this whole book. And you have Pandora's Gift. Okay, number 45, it's the very last card. So it's completion, it's acceptance. Okay, so now is the time for you to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another, some terrible happening. It's time to let go of the shame based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is a sign of a new time, A time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. The sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. She defies the vicious judgments of history and not all that has been said about her. She shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is the bearer of the true and beautiful light of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. Whether her oracle comes that realization the realization that you are too divinely defiant believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. So back in here, so maybe you're the one being tormented. Someone is just won't listen to you, is bullying you, and you feel like you don't have any power in your life. Okay, so this is about to change. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You are being put on divine notice that there is a talent, an ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. There is a worthy seed of something beautiful and necessary within you. If you choose to develop and express this seed, step by step, it will become an extraordinary light in your life and in the world. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your stuff. Very important. And I see that you are finding opposition in what you're trying to do or judgment. Some of that judgment is coming from yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, right? We make mistakes, we fall down, we get back up. All right. The important thing is that you try again. And I think that's what you're doing. So this card might be really true. Might be becoming single in a sense, you know, where and accepting your individuality, loving it, appreciating it, owning it, because you didn't get here on the legs and the shoulders of others. You got here on your own. Okay? So don't forget it. So, anyway, Happy New Year, Cancer. I hope this reading helps you in the month to come. Don't forget, we're going into the year of the dragon. We're going into the year that's an 8. I feel like it's going to be a great year. We're going to be able to find balance in our lives again, find unity with each other again. And I'm really excited. Anyway, I love you. Take care. See you next year. Bye now.